lost beneath the sea, and the grave of the unknown soldier, or the cry of the old banshee.
County, hopefully now we can go a step further at the weekend. It's going to be a big ask for us, you know. I mean, it's been 15 years since we came out of Ulster, and maybe over 20 since we've been even thinking about an All-Ireland final. So from that point of view, it's going to be a big ask for this group of players. But hopefully we can get back to the same levels that we were at on Wednesday night and work hard and you know.
I've had a few chances in the last couple of games at the back post, and the keeper's pulled off a couple of saves, and I was lucky enough today that I went in the end, and thank God we won. I think so, you know. I like to think I've come on a lot since the start of the season, but still have a lot to learn, and you know, playing with these players every week can always help.
You're all welcome to join the choir, but that means you have to move to Donegal, and that's fine. We'll invite you in for tea as they do in Donegal, but we don't know if we can actually provide accommodation. But anyway, so the other thing I've got about gospel music is that you have to do the offbeat clap, so it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. It's on the 2 and the 4, so let's practice that. Are you ready?
Seeking election to Buncrana Town Council. I'm a teacher in the town and I'm from the area. There are a number of key issues that I have identified in my local community, most notably the high unemployment rate and the necessity of a new education campus in Buncrana. If elected...
Those who don't can go to hell. And here's to those who wish me luck. And here's to the woman who kisses her husband and kisses her husband alone. For there's many's a woman kissing another woman's husband when she should be kissing her own. And here's to the man who's rocking his child and rocking his child alone. For there's many's a man rocking another man's child and thinks he's rocking his own. I started off, you see, in this business many years ago.
You're welcome to beautiful Donegal, where there's the most beautiful scenery in all the world, and it has inspired so many songwriters to write such beautiful songs. And during the time of this video, you'll be seeing a lot of scenes around Donegal, from my own home place in Creasla, where I was born and reared, and to Inishowen, to Ardra, to Killybegs, and right up to Mallinmore. So now we're about to...
Westminster to the devolved assembly, and it is spread out by the ministers. And Sinn Féin are the only
point?
party in the north that are arguing against the cuts. What we believe is that what you have to have here, the same thing in the south, is you need to grow the economy. Taking money out of people's pockets...
Irish name? I've never heard it before you.
Where I was born was in the Gaeltacht area in County Donegal, and Gaelic is my first language. So Enya is Gaelic, but there's a story behind it, and there's a goddess in Irish mythology that was known as Enya, her husband.
Did your father name you?
No, it was my grandfather, actually.
All right, good enough, because I would have thought that's a lot of therapy, Bill.
Who's to blame for the banking crisis? Fianna Fáil. Who is suffering? Every man, woman and child. In the last general election, Fianna Fáil's message was, a lot done, more to do. Their message really was, a lot done, a lot more damage to do. What's the cost of that damage? The bailout, the banks at our expense, interest rates going up, immigration, poverty.
Food comes from nature. You know, the apple tree doesn't ask for Berkeley card or visa, it just gives. So I'll be getting my food from like foraging, growing it, from waste products from cafes and restaurants, and from bartering my skills for, you know, for little bits and pieces.
A big part of his...
The pretty little girl from Oma. If only I could find her, I could throw the hot water bottle away, couldn't I? We're going to continue this time, ladies and gentlemen, with a song that I have known for, well, since I was a small wee boy growing up at home. And I have travelled to many, many wonderful places. I have seen many wonderful things, but I know I'll always make my final destination Donegal.
The central theme of the festival, it's what the festival is built on, and everything else is incidental. It is periphery, if you like, to the main theme of the festival. And this is the love story, this is the romance, this is what we fell in love with, this is what we promoted, and this is what we have today.
Yeah,
Show us it. Eddie McCall, Daniel O'Donnell's open day. Where are you going to put that?
On above the fireplace.
What did he say to you?
Thank you very much for coming.
Was it worth it?
Oh, God, it was.
Are you not soaked?
I am, surely. Give me a kiss.
He did not.
I did. Swear to God.
Do you fancy him?
I do.
Would you
But
come
I
back?
am married, but I might come back.
What do you think your husband will think of that?
He loves him as well, but he's walking.
It's such a small community that we all need to support each other. The footballers be out if we want anything, and we'd be out supporting them if they want anything. It just works both ways.
We're very proud to have County Donegal. They've won so many trophies, and it's very good to have them in our club.
We were in Philadelphia for St Patrick's Day, and we won the best marching unit in the parade, and we have won the All-Ireland this last 4 years. I think we won so many competitions because we practice twice, 3 times a week, and we all get on good as friends. That's when you meet your friends whenever you join the band, and then you just stay with them throughout everything.
Pierre? Yeah. There's a few things I really want to tell you when you're trying to get to that next level of surfing. The first thing that's really, really important is your posture on the board. Okay, I can see that your pop-up is good. Yeah. You're going from lying position to standing position really, really well. But when you stand on the board, it's really essential that you keep your knees bent. Think of your knees as springs. You want loads of extension and compression in your legs, okay? Nice low center of gravity. Don't be afraid to lean on your front foot. Think of your front foot as your accelerator. If you lose some speed, I want you to engage your front foot, lean further forward. It's going to give your board more speed.
We should live within 50 miles of Dublin, so it's important for us, for Donegal, it's only 3 hours up the road, that we can come to Dublin and sell to the local market, and we're in the centre of the market.
Personal view would be that I think we don't do democracy very well. I think we're very centralised in Ireland. I think that in terms of local government, local participation is not encouraged. To speak up is almost to criticise, and I think we've got to unlearn that. To speak up is to be an active citizen.
But at the end of the day, if we sit back and do nothing, you know, we're handing it over for somebody else. You know, as ourselves being active, taking part, being here, hearing what's going on, hopefully we can make a difference.
I think a lot of times people invest their power in other people. They try to, well, naturally they want the powers that be to look after them, and that just